What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Adobe Photoshop Masterclass course. We are continuing on the layers section. This right here is going to be filters. This right here is how we get more out of an image, straight up. No two ways around it. We take an image and we get more out of it. I've said that a couple times now, but it's the truth. First off, let's press Control S, save this as our ultimate title, right? We're going to save that as the ultimate title. Press Enter to actually save. Go ahead and press OK right here. And we've saved it. Honestly, we smashed it. We took a very basic text layer. We made it an ultimate title. And I think that right there is 10 out of 10 if I do say so myself. Now, I want to revisit the desk, all right? Because there's more I want to do. This was looking so good. It was looking great. We used our blending modes via a pattern, aka a texture, and we took more out of it. We made more out of this image. If we untick it, we see it's a bit more boring. And we tick it, and we see it's honestly much cooler. Now, we can make this even better. And the way I want to do that is by using filters. Filters are up here, and there's a whole bunch of different filters. You've got your 3Ds, you've got your blurs, you've got your distorts, a couple different, sections, if you will, right? Now, the blurs is the one I want to focus in on. We notice that we can actually go ahead and add blurs to stuff. So, for example, if we were to go to our layer down here, and if we actually right-click and just go ahead and delete the vector layer, just to reset that, and we actually click our bottom layer, go up to Filter, go here to Blur, and let's say Gaussian Blur, instantly, that right there is blurred because it's on 20% blur. This right here is a filter, which means it will apply stuff. Now, that particular thing is looking stained because the hue has not been adjusted. But overall, this right there is how we get stuff out of, how we basically get more out of an image. Now, that right there is a blur, but for example, let's showcase a distort, right? We've got a distort, maybe a ripple, whatever the case may be. We can come over here, we can have a look, we can press OK, boom, it's distorted. Let's press Control Z to undo that. We obviously don't want to do that. But what I want to show you guys how to do coming up next in the next section is going to be how to get more out of an image. But filter section, they're all up here. We got your 3Ds, your blurs, your blur gallery, which is more just preset type of stuff, spin blurs, whatever the case may be, right? Stuff that we can adjust as well. So as you see right here, we should be able to, pull these points out, twist them up, whatever the case may be, put it over certain sections, and we've got these cool different options, right? Let's go ahead and just cancel that, all right? I don't want to get that out of here. Let's go to Filter, have a look at a couple more. You got your noises, your pixelates, which is just more sort of distorts, if you will. A couple different options about rendering, lens flares, lightning effects, whatever the case may be. For example, let's get the lens flare one. We could, let's say we want a lens flare coming through the window, whatever. We could press OK, and let's turn this off so we can see it. There's now a bit more of a lens flare coming through. So there's a couple different cool things like that, right? And we will extensively use more and more filters as we go. Filters is something I use with every project I'm making now, right? Damn near. But what I want to actually do in the next section is do an exercise and explore how to actually take this image right here and make it better, enhance it. I know we've been building on this image a fair bit, so I know at the end of the day, it started off like that. Then we threw that on top. Then we threw another little adjustment layer to get a bit more depth out of it. Then we threw a whole full-blown pattern on there. It really took more. We used the blending modes with that. So we've been building on top of this base layer, and I want to finalize it with layer filters and really show you guys how to make an advanced layer pretty much. So we're going to come back next with layer filters in an exercise together. I'll see you there.